Rose, a reformed outlaw who traded her pistols for parenthood, is drawn back into a life of blood and lead when her daughter's soul is stolen by a demon and trapped within a silver locket. Guided by the malevolent spectre Envy, Rose must travel to the Underwest to claim the bounties of the deadly sins in an effort to reclaim her daughter's spirit. If that doesn't get your spurs spinning, I suggest you check your saddle because you have clearly fallen off the horse. This is the setup for Rose and Locket, a side-scrolling action-adventure game from New Zealand studio Whistling Wizard. I recently went hands-on with the game's demo, having played it last year at PAX Oz, and time has done nothing to diminish my excitement for it. The demo opens with a short, simple tutorial that introduces the slick traversal and combat mechanics. A double jump and dodge roll help you get around and stay out of trouble, while firing Rose's 6-shooter uses a thumbstick and a trigger. Later in the demo, my arsenal expanded to include a lever-action rifle with a slower fire rate but a much longer range. I also gained an ability called Fan the Hammer that unloaded all 6 bullets from my revolver at once. Gameplay is smooth and accessible, and the promise of more upgrades and deeper combat options has me excited to press on past the confines of the demo. Looking at the footage on screen, it's impossible to ignore Rose and Locket's stunning art direction. Feeling like a moving comic book, the striking character and world designs are complemented by a range of bold colour palettes that change from scene to scene. Text will subtly appear in frame to accompany actions and sounds, furthering the graphic novel style. From a mighty boom denoting an explosion to the easily missed clinks of Rose's spurs as she walks, these effects lend nicely to the game's overall aesthetic. The art direction goes a step beyond the visuals by influencing the gameplay, with certain sections cutting the scene in two as though they were separate panels on a comics page. Platforming across one panel only to be lifted to the next by an elevator was a unique way to fully utilise the concept, and it left me wondering what other tricks might be in store in the full release. The demo closes out with Rose confronting one of her marks, Wrath. Bathed in hues of red, the boss fight was a multi-stage affair that began with Rose piloting a flying casket in a bullet hell sequence, only to be continually elevated from there. The story revolves around these climactic showdowns with the various bounty targets, and this first taste certainly doesn't disappoint. The full demo for Rose and Locket only takes about 12 minutes to see through, but the amount of style and finesse that's packed into such a short amount of time is unreal. I haven't been this impressed by a snippet of gameplay in a very long time, and with so many promising elements working in tandem here, I have very high hopes that this is only the tip of the cowboy hat.